Afrobeat news. Ghanaian R&B slash Afrobeat sensation, the one and only Gyakie, recently previewed an unreleased song via her official social media page. Now, this is what she wrote as she previewed the snippet of the song. So she wrote this: "Why does heartbreak songs come to me easily? I just made another one." So, guys, here without much of my part, I'm going to play you guys the snippet of the song, then come back with more commentary.
Strangers to friends, friends to love, love to strangers, the cycle of love. Over to me, I would overbound. The average I done it with time for.
Now, Gyakie, without a shadow of a doubt, is one of the better female vocalists we've seen in the industry for the past 5 years. One of the better vocalists, better lyricists as well. She just pretty much makes great music. And her sound is so Nigerian. Her sound is very Afrobeat. She's very Nigerian. If you probably have not heard about Gyakie, where she's from and all of that, and you hear a Gyakie song, you might be forced to think that she was a Nigerian artist. And that's why it calls the question, why is Gyakie not as big as most of the other new school acts? I'm talking about people like Omale, Joeboy, Rema, all the other guys, right, in the game. Even though she makes quality music, she has a great voice, and she's beautiful. Why is she not as big as other musical acts in the game? And personally, I feel it's quite simple, right? I think the reason why Gyakie is not as big in the Nigerian music space is the fact that she's not been able to tap heavily on her male fans. She's not been able to tap into that male fans presence. Like it or not, as an artist, as a male artist, you need a strong female fan base to go far in the Nigerian music industry, to stay longer in the Nigerian music industry. And you realize that some of the biggest in the game, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, these guys have a very massive female fan base following them, because these are the guys, these are the people that would pay money to come see you. The female fans, not the male fans. The male fans, they rarely do that. They might vibe to your song, they might talk about your song, but to pay money to come see you, to buy your merchandise, the male fans won't do that. The female fan base are the ones that would spend money for a male artist and will make them look bigger, because they come up with their shows, they're out there and they're ready to party with this artist. Now, same thing for the female artist. As a female artist, you need a strong male fan base, because like it or not, at the end of the day, these are the guys that would spend the most on you as an artist. They are the ones that would want to come through to the shows, and they are the ones that want to buy your merchandise and everything. So if you look at the Nigerian music space, some of the more successful female acts, Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, Shay, these guys have been able to tap heavily on their male fan base, and that's why they're good. And they've been in the industry forever, because they've been able to, whether through sex appeal or through singing songs that are not just targeted towards a specific group, a specific gender group, they've been able to cultivate that strong male fan base. And they're going to be here for a long time. Now, Gyakie, she sings more love songs from the female perspective, or heartbreak songs from the female perspective. Those kind of songs are more targeted towards a female fan base. Now, I'm not saying having a female fan base is bad, but when you're female, you need a strong male fan base as well. And when you're singing songs like this, without necessarily having features like male features to balance it up, it makes it harder for you to connect to your male fans. For example, like say myself, right? I'm a big fan of Gyakie, but at the same time, I would not be caught there singing to a song like Forever, especially the one without Omale on it, because you have certain lines that doesn't really reflect my person. So you have lines like, let's say, pop the question and I will say I do. That line doesn't reflect my person at all. And I think that is common for most men and most male fans. And that is why having a male feature on a song that is a love song from a female perspective is always very important. And Ariesta does this best, right? If you go listen to Ariesta Deluxe, 18 and Dangerous, the deluxe version, most of her songs where she's singing about more female kind of love songs, she always had a feature to balance. So she had Sinoliski, she had Loje, and in those songs, the male on the song now gives the male perspective of the love song, and that kind of balance it up and increase the target audience. So that's what Gyakie is lacking. I mean, Gyakie was able to do that with Forever. She featured on Malay, but ever since then she's not been doing that. She's been releasing, solo love songs, heartbreak songs that is just coming from the female's perspective. And one thing I understand is that a female fan can be cool when a guy sing a love song from a guy's perspective, and also be cool when a female sing a love song from a female's perspective. But a male fan would not be all that into a song, a love song especially, that's coming from a female side towards a man, especially if it's a straight guy. So that's just how it goes. And I think if as a female artist, you need to understand this for sure. And another thing about Gyakie is I don't think she really sells more on the sex appeal stuff. So if she doesn't sell more on the sex appeal stuff, there's a higher chance that she won't be able to connect more with the male fans. Like it or not, I think the sex appeal thing works. That's why Tiwa Savage is still as big as she is. That's why Yemi is still as big as he is. And that's why Ariesta is doing very, very good to connect with the male fans, because Ariesta still sells on that sex appeal, whether it's the way she dressed, the way she presents her song, the way she performs it. There's always that element of that sex appeal there. So all of that contributes to having a strong male fan base. And if you have a strong male fan base in Nigeria, as a female artist, definitely you will be big. But yeah, Gyakie is not all that big. And yeah, these factors plays a role in Gyakie musical career not being as big as it would have been in Nigeria. But guys, here, tell me what you think about this particular one. Do you agree on some of the points I raised as that being the reason why Gyakie is not as big? And also, guys, don't forget to make that the like and subscribe, as well as turn on post notification, and stay tuned for more Afrobeats related entertainment and just coming at you. I'm out for now, guys. Peace.